Hey guys, what's up? It's Ive Been. Before today's video, quick reminder, I am doing a game giveaway for New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe on the Nintendo Switch. I'm giving away a digital version of the game. To enter, click the link down below. The giveaway is until January 11th at midnight Central Time. I will be picking one random winner to win a copy of this game. If you click down below, you'll have a chance to enter multiple different times. So yeah, if you want a free game, or a chance to win a free game, click down below, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Here's today's video. Hey guys, how's it going? This is the 2018 end of year recap thoughts rambling video. Hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, if this answers any questions or just addresses any concerns that you guys might have had about the channel the past year. If you might have missed an update or something, this is just basically a getting onto the same page type of thing. So to begin with, 2018 was a crazy year for me personally. Outside of YouTube, a lot of stuff had happened, a lot of changes happened, and I had to adapt to situations. Now, the main thing about what happened to me was I took on a job opportunity with my friend Carrie Martell to develop an app called Zenither. I don't know if anybody was aware of that. In March, I moved to Los Angeles to work there full time, and off and on, I've been over there, over here, back and forth, depending on situations and events and stuff that has to go on. So I've been very preoccupied, which is why you haven't seen as much in way of Nintendo Switch reviews or video game reviews or just content in general. 2018 was kind of mixed when it came to how content was released, and I addressed this previously in videos, but I'm sure people might have missed an update or just didn't know what was going on. You know how YouTube works. Not everybody sees your videos. You might say something in a video and 5,000 people will see it, but then another 5,000 people have absolutely no clue what's going on. So yeah, just again, I took a job opportunity, wasn't going to be able to edit, shoot, record, even play video games. There was a while this past year where I just got backlogged. I'm still backlogged, and first and foremost, to any video game developers or companies or PR companies that sent me any review codes this past year asking me to check out their games or review them, I apologize. I didn't really get to any of them because of the situation, and I do feel bad about that. I plan on somehow catching up, even though the Switch itself gets sometimes anywhere from like 10 to 20 review codes sent out a week. So it's a weird, like, never-ending cycle that you get, and honestly, it kind of burnt me out. Even though I wasn't making content, the fact that I was backlogged so bad burnt me out mentally, and I was like, yeah, there's no way I'm going to catch up. I'm already behind. I'm over here in California working. I don't have my equipment. I don't have my editing equipment. I don't have time. I'm just mentally not there. And then when I do come home, my family, of course, wants to see me, so a lot of my time is spent seeing my family. Like, you know, I could sit up here and play, you know, a video game for hours and hours and hours and try to get a review of it, but if there was one thing I learned in the past year, and just give me a minute when I try to explain it, is that YouTube, while it is a great and fun experience, and I got to meet a lot of people, make a lot of friends, go to conventions, and just get to know a lot of people, it's not where my 100% dedication lies. My goal with this channel was never to become full-time, although that would be nice. I do not rely on YouTube as my main source of income. I never have, actually. As a matter of fact, when I first started YouTube, I had a job that I'd been there for 5 years, and I got, this is back in 2011, 2010, when I started doing the YouTube channel. 2013, I got laid off from this job after like 5 years, and I went back to school, and I graduated. And a lot of, you know, this is shortly after I got on Game Chasers. I started going back to school. School took up a lot of my time. Work took up a lot of time. I graduated, and then I was actually working full-time as a substitute teacher at a district here in town. So I've seen recently in a lot of comments and stuff, people, you know, suggesting, oh, this is why you will never get this many views as your friends. You're left behind. You're in the dust. You'll never be like a Beat 'em Ups or an RGT85. My goal was never that. You know, big, huge props to those guys. They've turned their channels around immensely and are soaring past guys like myself and the Game Chasers. And that's good on them. And while that would be absolutely nice to have for the channel, it's not my immediate and long-term goal. I do not make YouTube videos for popularity, for notoriety, for celebrity status. I hate that. I'm a regular average Joe just like you guys. Have I been accused of being a view whore or whatever? Yeah, but honestly, if you look at my views, I don't get shit for views. And I hate talking about views. I hate talking about subs. I hate talking about analytics with YouTube because honestly, it's not my end-all be-all in regards to this channel. If this channel went to hell right now and died, RIP 8-Bit Eric, I would be okay. I have a full-time job and I will work regardless. Even if I lost the job, I will go and apply somewhere else because there's other avenues. YouTube doesn't offer health benefits. It doesn't offer medical. It doesn't offer retirement plans. I need that. I have bills. I have a car. And yeah, you know, and sure, I have a Patreon, and people could list that as e-begging. But honestly, I really don't rely on the Patreon and have even thought about getting away with it in 2019. So we'll see where that goes. But, you know, I'm obviously not doing YouTube for the views. And I know I do clickbait a lot of times, clickbait thumbnails and clickbait titles. Honestly, if people were aware of how YouTube works, the views that I get do not really come into anything. I mean, like, my highest video in the last 24 months probably got me 30 or 40 bucks total. That's not exactly swimming in the money. So I know a lot of people that leave me criticism and negative feedback seem to think otherwise of how YouTube works, but trust me, these views that I get and this money I get is not something that I'm relying on full-time when it comes to YouTube. And as far as that stuff goes, I'm not going to sit here and go on like a lot of other YouTubers doing stuff. Just know that the reason why I wasn't around as much and didn't make as much content was because I had this job opportunity that requested a lot of my time and still does. As far as that goes, the app is going great. It's a little slow because of the holiday season, but we're getting content. It's free to use. We're working on additional funding and stuff. And if it happens, great. If it doesn't, you know, it was a risk that I took. You know, any startup that you do, about 90% of startups, I believe, don't succeed. So, you know, there's a chance that you had to take, basically. And I really couldn't refuse this opportunity. I grew as a person. I experienced a lot of stuff. Got a lot of work experience just out of this. Made some connections and networking and things like that. So I'm proud that I took that opportunity. Am I back home for right now? Yes, I am. Mostly because of the holidays, but also because I have a lot of personal situations going on in regards to my health. Again, another topic that I've seen some trolls talk about in the comments, calling me a snowflake and some kind of pussy and stuff, assuming what was wrong with me, which, first of all, I've never really divulged into that until right now. So, to speak on what has been going on with me in the past 6 months, actually, I would say probably beginning in June, I started feeling a lot of chest pain, and I couldn't describe what it felt like. At first, I was hoping it was just, you know, a sprain or a pinched nerve or maybe some bruising, and it would be off and on. So a lot of time it would be right here along the edge of the pec, and it would go all the way across into the underarm. And a lot of times I wouldn't be able to lift my arm comfortably, and it worried me. It really did. And it started to get more intense once, you know, like August hit, and I couldn't really move around or even lay like on my side with it hurting. And it even started hurting in the shoulder blade, and I got really worried about it. I was just very concerned, and one day I was just driving, and I swear to God, I thought I was having a heart attack, and I was getting, blurry spots, and I just felt like I was going to faint, couldn't move my arm, and the chest pain hurt so goddamn much. This was back in August. I went to the ER. They didn't find anything. They didn't find any signs of any kind of stroke, any kind of heart attack, so that was something that was very, relieving, in my opinion. So I didn't have that, but I still had the pain, and I still had other issues. A lower back issue back here has been killing me, and it doesn't feel like a muscle, doesn't feel like anything like that, because I've wrestled for almost 18 years. I know what a muscle pain is and what something inside you feels like. I'm going to be getting checked on that. So there's the chest issue, lower back issue, and then a lot of sinus issues behind my head. I've gone like 5-6 years without seeing a doctor or a dentist, guys. I have a missing tooth right here that I've had since 2013, and all the inside of my gum right here actually is infected. If you look at an x-ray that they took, it's all black. Like, there's a bad infection. It doesn't hurt, which is weird, but the dentist was concerned enough to where when I finally went and saw a dentist, I'm getting basically this whole left side of the top operated on. I'm going to try to get implants. If not, if implants won't work, I might have to get a bridge. So I see the dentist, get health insurance. Don't wait 5 or 6 years like I did. So I have 5 or 6 years with that. The doctor thinks maybe a gallbladder issue might be why I'm having chest pains and stuff. I was on keto for quite some time, but now people are, I don't know, when you look at diets and stuff, people say certain diets aren't as good as the others. I'm reading stuff that keto and the high fats is actually probably bad for some people. I'm not sure. My doctor told me maybe the keto diet might have been something with my gallbladder not being able to help digest or break down the fats. So I stopped doing keto. As you can see, I gained a little bit of weight back. But I'm going to clean up the diet, just not focus on keto. Maybe go back to a protein and veggies and, stuff like that. So I don't want to bore you guys with that. So yeah, I have those health concerns. I've also started getting some panic attacks. Just because there was a lot of stress involved with regards with work, with family, and other situations that I don't want to get into. That are very personal with me. I also had a few bad situations come up the past year with friends and stuff like that I won't get into. But I also had a lot of great memories. The conventions I did do were very fantastic. I had a lot of fun, like at Game On and SoCal Retro Gaming Expo. Yeah, so the channel a little bit slow, and I do apologize for that. Just I've had a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I kind of divulged away from talking about the clickbait that I did earlier. Honestly, the clickbait, things like that, I do to poke fun about clickbait. I'm not doing it so I can benefit from it. Like, I think clickbait is fucking hilarious, especially when you poke fun at it. And if anybody looks at my thumbs and titles and seriously thinks that it's not sarcasm at all or any kind of jokes, you don't know me at all. Where have you been? Especially like when people are like, oh, I've been subbed for a long time and I can't deal with this. Like, if you've been subbed for a long time and you see a clickbait thumbnail and title for me, you should know that there's nothing absolutely serious about it at all. If you honestly have been subbed to me for a long time. And a lot of people just, for the most part, it's been 50-50, honestly. Some of my biggest clickbait videos have been half and half where people like it and that. And honestly, I'm not mad about that because that means that it's polarizing content, and I think that's good for a channel. Thumbs downs don't hurt videos at all. In fact, it helps it. It causes engagement and stuff. And honestly, I've seen some bad clickbaiters out there, and I do not think that I'm one of them. If you really think that RIP 8-Bit Eric channel was a serious video by clicking it, you need to go somewhere else. Not to be a dick or anything. And then I have been accused of deleting negative comments. You know what? Yeah, sometimes, depending on how the person's talking, how rude they are, I'm going to hide you from my channel because That's my option too. I do respond to criticism the way that it's given. If somebody gives me a fair assessment and criticism in a positive way that can help develop and is constructive, by all means, yeah, I'll leave it there. But if someone's a dick, if they use the word fag, if they use the word asshole, if they cuss at me, bye. I'm going to treat you the same exact way that you treat me. And I've had a couple of run-ins with that. But also, guys, I have a spam filter that blocks out curse words and certain keyword terms and stuff. So, honestly, I don't even read the comment section. I don't even go to it. Like, I rarely check out the comments now. And if your comments aren't showing up, it's because you're typing something that I have flagged. So, deal with it. You know what I mean? Other than that, I have a blast. I love each and every single one of you guys. Every time I meet y'all, talk to y'all, I do appreciate the support because, again, it was never my intent to even become anything on here. I just wanted to put videos. I didn't go to film school. I didn't go to editing school. I'm not the best video content creator, and I don't claim to be. I don't want to be. I like just being myself. I like just making videos and about games and anything, really. So I do appreciate people that do look forward to hearing me talk or review video games and stuff. But there's just a select few people that take this way too fucking serious. They throw a hissy fit if you say anything bad about a game they like, or if you make a video that they don't like. They're just so upbeat, and they have such a fucking weird, fiery, negative attitude towards people. We're all just human beings, so chill the fuck out. Like, honestly, like, it does not matter. It's just YouTube. If you don't like the content, if you don't like somebody that makes videos, don't watch. Like, it's a sad life to live if somebody constantly just visits somebody's channel to thumbs down or comment. You know, at that point, you're not offering any criticism. You're just being a fucking scumbag who has no life at all. You know, people don't have to listen to you, especially if you come across as rude. But honestly, I'm having a lot of fun and nothing bugs me. And I know a lot of people think, oh, you just do this and you do that. Stick to your little conspiracy theories, guys. I just don't tolerate bullshit, you know? I can take criticism. I don't tolerate bullshit. So, and stop hiding behind a fake name as well. I don't. And somebody was like, oh, you pretend that you're a wrestler named Joey Specter? It's not the same thing. You still know who I am. So, yeah, I feel like I had to get a couple of things like that off my chest. So, 2019, I have no idea in regards to California, my job, how often I'm going to be home, what's going on. I just know that I have a lot of doctor's appointments with radiologists, cardiologists, dentist appointments. I have a couple procedures that might happen. So, for the foreseeable future, I will be back home. In 2019, in regards to content, am I going to change how I do stuff? Probably, I don't know. We'll have to see. I do plan on making content, but I'm not going to spend every day trying to get a video out. I know the algorithm on YouTube is like that. They encourage people making daily content, things of that. But I'm going to spend my time and my focus with my days doing stuff with my friends and family a lot. So if and when I want to make a video, it will be up. I'm not going to put myself on a schedule. I'm not going to put myself on a release thing. So I'm telling you right now, if you want to watch my content, you're going to have to come to the channel and check and see if I uploaded something. If you're not getting notifications, easiest way, hit the bell notification so you can know when people make content. So I'm not going to have a set schedule. If I don't get a video out, I don't get a video out. Going to just focus on friends, family, and getting healthier this year. Yeah, if I run into a convention, be sure to say hi and things like that. And here's to a great year. I think 2019 is going to be a really good year. I'm just going to have fun with it. I don't want to treat YouTube like a job. I don't. First and foremost, I'll be honest. I don't want to have to sit here and stress out and worry about analytics, about, you know, producing high quality content that doesn't pay off in the long run. Because if I'm not relying on YouTube to make my money, then I shouldn't sit here and treat YouTube like it does. You know what I mean? I'm going to treat YouTube like a hobby in 2019. Have fun with it. Create the content I want. And if you guys enjoy it, fantastic. If you don't, great. Time to stop worrying about that. Too many people just lose their minds when it comes to YouTube, and they just become obsessed with it. To me, it's just something that I like to do. So that's where I'm laying as far as the groundwork goes with content. So I do like to thank each and everybody who's stuck with me, who's commented regularly, who's come to the live streams that I do. I appreciate y'all. You guys are a very big part of my life and a very bright part of it. And I'm happy with what I've done and where I've gone and with what I have. And I'll always be grateful. So thank you guys. And I hope you guys have a blessed, happy new year. And stay safe. And let's get shit done in 2019, guys. Thank you and peace out.